Alright guys, Forsaken just revealed even more sneak peeks. A news account is getting serious backlash. A secret John Doe skin might be returning, and there's a lot more. Let's get into it. So there was this upcoming John Doe skin revealed a while ago when some of the alpha content got leaked, and this was the Bloxer skin. This skin originates from a Roblox mix of an F and F song called Kafkaesque Subterfuge. It was initially teased by Alexis Funny with just the eyes, but now we finally have a new model of what the skin will sort of look like. It's much bigger than the usual John Doe size, kind of like the Aberrant skin. Some people are annoyed that it will cost $10,000 plus, which makes sense for a high-quality skin with a lot of custom animations and a chase theme. Otherwise, people would just complain if it were a cheap skin that didn't come with much. However, most are happy that it's finally making a return after being teased ages ago and not being scrapped. It was just forgotten. Thanks to Alex for reviving another forgotten skin. Are you excited to see this release? There was this new technique done by Brunaim, who showcased the new Noli tech that basically makes Noli fly. It's a fairly simple tech that mainly works on slopes in different maps. You use Void Rush, hit a survivor, then make sure to start sprinting and turn off Shift Lock if you have it on. After that, you hit the slope again, and you'll fly straight into the air. If you want to catch people off guard, it's definitely worth trying. It's also been confirmed by Hitoko that it won't be removed, so this tech is staying in the game. Enjoy using it while you can. So there is this big Forsaken News account on Twitter called Forsaken News, and it's run by someone called Solar_Room. They recently posted a tweet about Black History Month, celebrating and honoring 100 years of the influence and achievements of Black individuals and communities across the world. However, the post ended up receiving a lot of backlash, mainly because of the render that was used. Some people questioned why Veronica was included in the render, but back in October 2025, there was a semi-official human design of V that was made, and Hitoko even reposted it. So it wasn't completely random. There was also confusion surrounding an upcoming killer in the render, Doombringer. Through his milestone concepts, Doombringer has been portrayed as a person of color, and it seems those milestones are already being worked on. However, this led to more backlash because some people connected Doombringer to his creator, who was white. Others pointed out that the original Roblox avatar was yellow, arguing that it didn't make sense for Doombringer to be black. Another point of criticism was the 035 Noli skin being included. Some people called it out because the mask is pale white, but SCP-035 is just the mask itself, and it simply possesses a random person. In the render, that person happened to be a person of color. Because of all the backlash, Solar announced they would be taking a break from the Forsaken News page. A lot of people didn't seem to realize that Solar isn't part of the Forsaken dev team and was simply running a fan news account. Some felt that the negativity ruined something that was meant to be positive and celebratory. Did this situation really need to become such a massive issue? There was an upcoming killer named Charlatan, based on an old popular Roblox game called Epic Mini Games. With one of the old models being made by Alexis Funny, I swear this guy has basically done everything for this game at this point. There were old models made that are now official models, but they still use the old textures. Alongside this, another model of an upcoming killer called the Cataclysm, inspired by the Weather Machine model from Natural Disaster Survival, is now confirmed. The model has been slightly edited, but it's still not robotic enough. However, neither of these killers are in a fully confirmed state and are probably still in limbo, but it's still better to have confirmation that they're returning to Forsaken rather than them remaining as concept art forever. A lot of people are happy to see them return, especially knowing they'll receive a retexture to make sure they fit the killer role while still being updated to look better. It's great to finally see some confirmation instead of just concepts. They probably won't be coming until sometime next year. Let's hope. We're starting to get more information on another Aberrant skin that will be for Cool Kid. Alexis Funny posted an image of an updated version of the original Forsaken piece called Damnation, with Cool Kid updated and some text that seems to reference John Doe's Aberrant skin being added instead of his. In a brighter version of the image, you can see a figure in the background that kind of looks like Rush from Doors. A lot of people are excited to hopefully see this skin come to the game, but as of right now, it isn't really confirmed. Still, it's cool to see the old Damnation reference come back with an updated look. Should we get more Aberrant skins? So, with the recent Noli Milestone skins, we have older concepts for Noli's Milestone 3 and for skins with completely different designs by Cacklebox. With the M3 design, the mask is brighter than the M1, but it has an unlit void crown and a ripped robe, with this version not having a hoodie compared to the newer Milestone skin. His right side has taken significant damage, with scrap going straight through his eye, and his hand being completely cut off and reattached with metal. Then, with the Milestone for skin, it had tentacles rigged to the hands, just dangling unless he did his usual punch. The mask is much brighter, with electricity running through it and across the crown, while the Void Star shakes with fluctuations in brightness. The wear on the clothing is harsher, and the lightning effects are much brighter. We also got to see a fully completed version of Milestone 4, with the robe fully intact and the Void Star crown completed. In this version, the face looks like a comedy mask, with the right side completely alive, glitching through his body, and the Void Star fully corrupted by the glitch effect. On top of that, Vess even made an M for model for fun, based on another concept, with this version having diamonds floating around Noli. With all of these concepts, a lot of people want to see them return, with many saying they are better than the current ones. However, these were still just concepts, and with the newer designs, we still don't fully know what the final M for skin will look like. Do you think these concepts are better than the current ones? So there was this collab skin that was released a while ago that was extremely hard to get, the Narrator Noli skin. This skin was from TDS, where you had to play the Narrator event and beat hard mode, which even players who have been playing the game for ages were still struggling to complete. As of now, Isaac has mentioned that the skin will become unobtainable on the 9th, but will later return permanently through a new method, most likely by earning a badge in TDS. Many people are frustrated, since the skin was originally supposed to be limited, and making it available again feels like it removes the effort and exclusivity for those who earned it during the event. Some also say it was the worst way to do a collab, since players were thrown straight into the final boss instead of being eased in, unlike how Battle Bricks handled theirs. Others feel that if there was always going to be a permanent method, the skin should have launched with an easier badge instead. People are now expecting it to return around April, June, possibly tied to story mode, meaning you may have to clear multiple maps before even attempting to unlock it. Even an event helper said it is going to be a nightmare, possibly taking longer than getting the Martyr 1X skin. Do you think this skin should have stayed limited? So with new sneak peeks coming to the game, is Forsaken locking in, or is this just the beginning of something bigger? Subscribe and hit the bell for more Forsakening it.